just share a tangible example so that we can contextualize this homework. So first things first, I do want to say, if everyone is our customer, then nobody is our customer. So when we're thinking about, okay, who are the potential customers, who we can actually go after, we want to name specific types of people. We don't want to just name everyone, because if we're designing for everyone, then in reality, we are designing for no one. So I want to contextualize this homework with a product called Eriously. So Eriously is for newsletter writers to distribute their writing to more people in their audience via audio. So what the product does is it converts newsletters into podcasts. And so for this example, if I was doing it for this product, number one, list the observable and tangible behaviors. Well, I know that they write, and I know that they publish newsletters. They might have some sort of audience. They might have social media. But really, what's absolutely most important is that the tangible behaviors, the things I can go see publicly, the things that I'm going to be able to sort through easily to determine, hey, this person has a newsletter, this person does not have a newsletter. It's that they write and they publish newsletters. So number one, nice and straightforward. Number two, what are the different potential customer groups who have a compelling reason to buy? Well, people who write in different avenues, people who publish perhaps short stories, people who publish novels, people who publish long written things. So that might be my starting point of all the groups. And then once I actually rank those, what are actually the most easily observable? Well, I find myself honing in on people that write in areas that are publicly searchable. For example, Medium is a place where authors can publish their writing. There are a lot of authors there. Substack is the same way. Twitter is the same way. And people who write personal blogs or who publish self-published books or ebooks. Those are all the different types of potential customers. But really, when I start thinking about, okay, which ones are going to be the easiest to find, really that's going to be the places where I can find a lot of potential people in one spot, right? So Medium has a zillion authors. Substack has a zillion authors. Twitter has a zillion authors, but it's difficult to understand who publishes long things regularly. And finding personal blogs, I certainly can do that, but that's going to be a challenge. So I think that the first two customer groups that I would investigate, and that we did investigate with this using the same sort of process, was people who write on Medium and people who write on Substack. And now what we're doing, now that we have a number of customers who are using this product, now we're honing in on who exactly the people are on Substack. So they are customers who publish a newsletter regularly and have a certain audience. So people above 5,000 people who subscribe to their newsletter are an even more ideal audience for us. So when we're thinking about who customers are, right, we want them to have a need, and they need to be easy to identify and get in contact with, because if we're not able to get in contact with them in order to learn, it's going to be much more difficult to get in contact with them if we want to sell. So that's that. Hopefully that context provides a little bit of help so that you can get going on your homework. And I hope that it's fruitful. So if you need help, just get in contact, and looking forward to seeing what you come up with.